For all of you who play Minecraft, I'm sure you've been tempted to get the mobile version for your phone, or you already have it and have been disappointing. I had finally decided that I was going to get the mobile version because I don't have the PC Mac version. I never knew how much I would actually like it because there were a lot of 10-year-olds obsessed with it in my hometown last year, and I was rightly annoyed with Minecraft. But watching what you can do on Minecraft, I realized that it must be an alright game, so I gave it a try. And here I am today with a mobile app on my phone. 2 weeks ago I went to my buddy's house for a visit, and because he has Wi-Fi I decided to get some apps on my Samsung Galaxy S and Android phone, and I happened to see Minecraft. I've been skeptical about the app because I know it won't be that similar to the real game, and I was ready for disappointment. But I thought, what the heck? And it was a big mistake on my part. That day I didn't play Minecraft on my phone because I had the opportunity to play on the computer version anyway, and decided to save it for the train ride home. Even then, I didn't play it. I told myself every day for almost a week, tonight I'll try it, okay, tonight I'll try it. One night I was staying up late watching YouTube videos, and in at about 3 AM I got bored, but I remembered I had Minecraft, so excitedly I turned off my computer and opened the app. It loaded fairly quickly, the logo showed up for Minecraft, and I was excited. In order to explore and see what this version of Minecraft was all about, I decided to go on creative mode so I can do whatever and hopefully not die on my first try. I thought this would be a lot closer to the regular Minecraft than it was. In the creative version I flew around and tried to collect diamonds, coal, iron, but the tools were pre-made and I had a limit on the items free version. But that wasn't my only problem. In the creative version I was all alone. There were no animals at all. No sheep, cows, chicken, pigs, squids. Nothing. There were no mobs at all. Just a landscape. I got a little freaked out because I felt like there was nothing going on. The map was small, so there wasn't much I could do. I flew around, dug some holes. I didn't bother building a house because it was boring. So I decided to try the survival mode. As I soon realized, this was a big mistake. Survival mode was much more interesting than creative mode. There were only sheep and pigs, but it was better than being alone. And the zombies spawned like crazy at night, but again I wasn't complaining because I wasn't by myself. So I went about my business and thought, now I should build a cool house. So I began my house like I begin all my houses. Plain and simple, then I expand on it day by day as I collect more materials. Here I was, mini-crafting, and it was pretty normal. But I still felt these butterflies in my stomach. I felt like, every time I walked by a sheep, it was watching me. This sounds ridiculous because they have always turned their heads if they see you walking by anyway. But it made me feel almost sick when I saw a sheep. I wanted to avoid every single one at all costs. I tried to make the best of my house, and exploring the map and how exciting it was to finally be able to play Minecraft anywhere I want. Nothing really happened the first couple days. I was building my house and focusing on surviving just the usual. On the 4th day in Minecraft I decided to go out and explore the world again because it was so small and I needed cobblestone for my house. So I set out to find a good place to mine. Strangely, I didn't pass any sheep, only pigs, and I was secretly relieved, but I also wondered where they were. But if I could go a day without seeing a sheep I would be happy. As I was approaching a large mountain made of dirt I set out some torches and started to make my way down, most likely to bedrock. As I started to fill up the small space I had from my cobblestone I decided to go back to my house to continue building. Walking along through a forest back to my house I see a sheep and it is looking the other way, so I try to walk as far around it as I can so it doesn't look at me. I start to feel sick, and just as I decided to walk completely the opposite direction of the sheep, I accidentally got too close to a different one behind a tree and it looked at me. But the face on the sheep isn't the normal face of a Minecraft sheep. Its face looked rather human. It walked towards me and got close to my Minecraft character. It said, "Where are you going?" Thinking this was a glitch I walked away, looking at the sheep every so often to make sure it wasn't following me. When I finally get back to my house, everything seems normal, so I ignore what I think just happened and dig away at my house. Then my game crashes. I hold my breath and a message comes up saying Minecraft PE demo unexpectedly quit. I click the cancel button underneath, slightly not caring and slightly curious. I then decide to go back into game and see if anything changed. Much to my relief, when the screen loaded there was nothing changed. The game seemed fine. So I decided to load a game in creative mode because I don't want to see the sheep. Luckily, I'm next to a lake which has a mountain on the other side, so I decided to climb the mountain to get a better view and fly from there. When I get to the top there isn't much. A lot of water, and some land at the bottom of the mountain behind me. I turn around and fly to see what the landscape is like this time. I look on the ground and I see blue flowers, which isn't anything out of the ordinary. But then I noticed a slight pattern, and as I fly closer I see that they spell letters. I drop to the ground so I can get a better look, and the letters look like they spelled YOU or YAU. I wasn't sure what was going on. I left the game immediately. I'm not sure what was going on at that hour in the morning, but I can't play the app without wondering if the sheep are still watching me. And that Otter Ruse was Minecraft mobile version, a Minecraft creepypasta written by I don't know who wrote it. My final thoughts on the story. Garbage. Super duper garbage. The story wasn't scary. Although the grammar was good, the story and the fact the supposed scary part didn't come until the story was almost finished was kinda off. But that was just my opinion, and if you disagree with it, that's totally fine. We are all entitled to our opinions regarding these creepypastas, and these are my thoughts. My final rating of the story? I'd say 4 out of 10. The story was garbage, but the grammar was spot on and there were no click as far as I know of. Ta-ta, Otter Ruse.